Okay, hi everyone. My name is KUGAN, son of THAVER. Okay, I'm just 26 years old and I'm studying from Shalam Learning Center and taking course Bachelor in Project and Facility Management with honor. Okay, for this semester I'm doing this video presentation because I have one subject that's called a total building performance. That is the reason I'm doing this video. Okay, there are three important tasks I would like to present to you all. The first one is explanation on issue related to the building performance and occupant certification. The second one is analysis and discussion of the findings. The last one is proposal of the problem based on the result of the study. There is a three kind of the problem and solution I would like to share to you all. Okay, that's all. Okay, the first point is often office location and selection. Okay, the company focus on maximizing the well-being and productivity of the employee using a less quantitative working design. Okay, what is found is that when the design of the office inside the made in less precise way. Okay, the problems arise when a company make a office design depending on residential home design and even actually waste of lot of space. Okay, waste of the lot of the space occur because the area is unused or not used for at all. Okay, this is can happen because employee are not attractive to the area. The space is does not fit for company culture or workflow. Okay, simply because there is a too much of space in the office. Too much of space is the same concept. Okay, for example, if the office has only two privacy room but 80% is fully with the open and collaborative space, the employee will be tend to maximize to use the privacy room, but many open space are really usually is unrestricted. Then the second key point is work is fully open space without a privacy. Okay, when the when the open office revolution began, the same main reason for the exchange was to improve the well-being of the employee, increase of cooperation. Okay, both are the great things, but what is ultimately happen is the creation is of fully open space concept with no room or privacy or focus, not having a possibility to gain privacy to make a phone call or just an important task force or employee leave their job. Okay, while report that tell people about how they are fully open can reduce the productivity, employee well-being, as well as how it can causes higher employee sick of day sickness of rate. Okay, open office are taken by many companies because they can lower their cost by sequencing employee into the each other smaller space. Business can realize cost savings of up to 50%. However, by doing this, employee are forced to distract their throughout the day, making phone calls and they on this under the tables and stairs under the desk, while ultimately causes of employee quit their job due to the amount of stress they causes. Okay, the third one is outdated office equipment and technology. Okay, just because of old office equipment is still functioning does not mean it should be continued to use new technology, and upgrade can even save your money in the long run. Okay, if the office is still use the old technology and does not upgrade it, it's likely the company will incur additional cost for maintenance, reduce the productivity and security, and make employee more stressed. Some of them may be accumulated accused to use a cell phone, laptop, high speed internet and laser printers, so it's will difficult to use the old technology in the office. Try to save costs. Try to save costs can be misleading, but buying the new technology equipment and software is was a investment that will result in increase the productivity and well-being Money can save the maintenance and repair costs, and will help to creating the modern workspace. The fourth one is employee comfort. Okay, quite stressful in the world where is mobile device and social media make it impossible to turn off the work, but we all need some time off. Fun launch of a coffee break corner incorporation. Coffee break is a corner launch of include the office design, so it's encourage them to not to eat their table. Not only does need the give a bad image of customer, but it also invite to pets or disturb to others. Okay, the fifth one is internal and external customer satisfaction. Okay, the fifth one is internal and external customer satisfaction. Okay, the environmental is something that can be felt by the customer because the customer involves the atmosphere, comfort, and architecture or design. Okay, the price is the value of the money paid in the exchange for the product service, and is often uh, used as a tool in a competition. In the delivery, the service need to develop the suitable way to provide the customer satisfaction. Okay, the quality and satisfaction are important because purchase the customer will back to the another time or will recommend to the friends about the place. Okay, in addition, customer will also rate the service provided. If the customer is satisfied with the service provided, then the company will be rated to us the best company have a high reputation. From the learning, if the customer is satisfied with the service provided, the company will be rated the best company and have a high reputation. Is a analysis and discussion of the findings. Okay, okay, the first one is how long spent in the building during the day. We restrict time to do the most meaningful work. It's a natural feels certain degree of the anxiety. Yet the time management is about the qualifying a fear for wasting time. It's about understanding of far-reaching advantages of using the wasting our time accurately. Okay, ergonomic. Okay, the ergonomic of the office can be a significant impact on the productivity and health of the employee. Improve the ergonomic of the office with the properly sized design office chairs and desks to the fit of the person and the task. Provide opportunity for physical activity in the working space, either through the exercise area, steps, or other area of socializing and movement. Okay, provide the flexibility. Okay, the flexibility, the office space, the type of the durable and adaptable. You will typically include the features such as raised floor system for the distribution of the critical service, the example of a power voice data, AVAX, like that, and the mobile workstation to accommodate the change in the employee equipments and storage need to the overtimes. Okay, and open plan layout make up a large portion of the office, but uh, earlier working pods and zones should also be the provide their prefer to be away of distractions. Meeting rooms can also double up a privacy working space for those who perform tasks requiring full concentration, and office variety of different environmental will shoot the member staff increase the productivity. Okay, the third one is overall quality. Okay, the overall quality. Okay, today advanced professionals not just needs to keep their resume the current. They also need to the continually enable to improve their employment performance to stay there for ahead in a serious market. You can't depend their entire on your chief of company leadership to give a way you to the sharpen range of abilities. Okay, the fourth one is a security personal safety. How safe do you feel in the building? Okay, security. Okay, security is one of the most vital aspects that a person of guidance in a workplace prior to joining the company. It's an obligation of the firm to give the safe working environmental to the employee. Therefore, a legal item secure the framework like a CCTV and other security gear should be the place to monitor incoming and outgoing. Okay, comfort and safety. Okay, the health and safety and comfort of the employee are not a paramount the concept to the employee. Okay, for this reason, the office space should be designed with increased pressure and ventilation. The specification is of a non-toxic and low pollution materials, and the indoor air quality monitoring access the window and the view the opportunities for interaction should be the management will be provide. Okay, the natural disaster. Okay, the natural disaster plan for natural disasters in order to keep employee intellectual property and equipment safe during and after an event. Okay, physical and technological security. Okay, incorrected approach security measure into the space to ensure a reduction of the potential threats and losses of the property. They may include the lockable office electronics, entire codes and cards, surveillance and camera, and cyber security measure to protect sensitive data and the privacy of the companies. Okay, aspect of the fourth one is aspect of the environmental contribution to feeling safe. Okay, feeling safe isn't having to soon to falling off a bluff or feeling and stress is over being a requirement for those surrounding of you. Okay, it's the ability to find the safe space inside yourself that was driven away when you are the kids. Okay, the first one is what we say the subtopic from the environmental contribution. The first one is a natural daylighting. The advantages of natural daylighting through the approximate placement of the window and skylights. Okay, the second one is energy efficiency. Okay, utilize features such as a shady device, decrease the direct or solar gain, and occupancy sensor to reduce the energy use of energy. Provide the insulation in roofs and walls in order reduce the energy use the heat gain in the space. The third one is indoor environmental quality. Okay, incorruptional natural ventilation to the lowest utilities cost whenever possible. Address healthy indoor environmental quality through the appropriation airflow and filtering of air and material full furnishing and finishes that be not at off or gas. Okay, the fifth one is the distraction from the noise. It's the impact of the part of the building as a negative effect on your work performance because of the noise pollution. Okay, whatever you are working from home, your favorite coffee shop or in the bustling office interaction has become a familiar apparatus of the ending of workplace. Okay, at the time specification of creative tasks, distractions can be something to be thankful for the societies. Okay, the sixth one is a ethic space. Okay, what we know the ethic space is ethic space can be also work providing they have altered to be should the climate has be good for access. The downside in the downside is that there is a most no chances having a separate separate the outside entrance for client visit. Okay, also the attic space in the third floor or other floor, walking up and down their flight to step document mail products job files can be every tiring. Okay, in addition, most attic are shaped orderly, the lowest and slanted roof that will reduce much of the space. Attic is usually subject the great chances to temperature is unwanted visible, like squirrel, bugs, etc. like that. And many of the equipment is electrical outlet, the phone jacks, even the solid flooring support the technical equipment. Okay, other than that, we go into more detail about the office lighting impact employee wellness. Okay, the lighting is also one of the most important tasks for uh, uh, consumer consumer health problems. Okay, there are various variables that can be helped to determine the best office light is situation, including the natural office work in the office, the size space, your employee demographic, and even the time they year. Okay, user issue. A number of users is a comment we are raised during the interview from the questionnaire written they discussed the workshop. Okay, and other than that, the design issue. The building, the building is an old build, and there's how many weakness to improve the gainful to obtain the effective space. Building renovation can be done. You will also want to sensitive to be environmental integrated your home and business recycling with the household recycling for the convenience. For find out how you can recycle the product in your business, and also let your customers know that you support recycle environmentally consumers business practice. In fact, include this information in all your advertising and your building communication, because you will certainly not alienated customers are increasingly environmental conscious societies. Okay, other than that, the facilities and operation. Okay, the outdated facilities cause employee dissatisfaction in carrying their duties and efficiently. Most of communicated equipment inside the office does not meet today customer need cause of the uh, causes of work is to be a slow. That is one reason for the work will be slow. Okay, the last one is cleaning. There is a no issue raising creating the cleaning. There is a generally good response from the building users. The building make sure every time is cleaning and comfortable to the staffs. Okay, that is. Okay, the third one is a proposal of the problem. Okay, the result related to impact the design parameter on a physiological certification, the parameters of the layout, office layout and desk location. Where is the signification of predictor factor for the probability of certification of variable? The first one is privacy, the second one is concentration, communication, social comfort and tranquility. Okay, the user satisfaction become more and more important in the office design. Environmental physiology has been studied by empirical research from the ergonomical field, which is normally give a immediate response toward the working environmental. Okay, there is a two major finding with regards to aspect of the certification with office environmental and individual environmental. Okay, factor between the employee in the different office type. The first there is a was a subtactical difference employee in the office space, where the employees share the workspace and facility and those working in the self office. Okay, the most important the most important findings may be the great difference in terms of dissatisfaction between employee in the office type, where workspace and facilities are shared. Okay, okay, then okay, the difference in the perceptions and experience of the office environmental in this office which is share the uh, communal features of a share the workspace and facilities indicate the difference depend on other difference in architectural and functional features. Okay, in terms of the traditional open plan office, it's may well depend on the organizers depend on the group sizes as well. Okay, office design such a valuable business investment. There is a international organization establishing requirement create the productivity and comfortable indoor environmental, the well building standard, the premier standard building interior space, and communities seeking the implementation uh, validate and the measures future the support and advance human health and wellness administered by the International Well Building Institute as a certificate by Green Business Certificate is first tended focus human health and well-being design construction and operation building according to the workplace design that is a consider air quality lightnings view on the natural of the general layouts of the interior can be significant impact on the health certification and well-being for staff productivity. Okay, fresh look regardless of the quality of the maintenance of janitorial service in the end of the office will get the dead or warmth. Okay, floor are covering with blur device or become a solid. The style will be definitely moving up the moving another space extraordinary chances screw up the office with increasing continuities of field to make much need to repairs. Okay, community image. Okay, having an update of this is a signal of the growth of establishing to the community more critically immediate clients. Okay, that is at the point where client to go to office or lodge will make the more and check it's called impression capacity of nature of your organization. Okay, other than that, provides space for social informal connections. Okay, we need space where can we connect informally with our colleagues and have opportunities to discuss work for more relaxed informal of and pleasant setting. Okay, space shapes behavior and also often to the traditional meeting room with a formal seat around the large table is not ideal for sitting of effectiveness of conversation. It's therefore important to the provide the space social informal connection throughout the day, whether they are planned to more important. Okay, when the design is effectively there is a social space should be bring to the office the same vibration of emotional comfort to the cafe to the offering the support the required to the work through the through connection to technology support the proper physical uh, post posture and also the ability of manageable visual privacy is required. Okay, engage or promote the calibration particularly for the team based on the across the different location. Okay, the calibration of the key to the any workplace, but the space should be designed support the wide support the wide variety of collaboration of styles. Well, that's what we call for example a project a room in terms of activity among the 3 6 people uh, called a future eye sitting a position support the movement and activity of brain activity with the whiteboard technology shared digital content that will difference dramatical for the what we need to training season interaction client or supplier for the video conference with the colleagues based on the side of globe. Okay. Space should be support those different interactions uh, through the validity of the working environmental, allowing employee to share the ideal, concentrate work in the team without being interpreted and enable to culture creativity of innovations for innovations. Okay, whether this happen this a team of physical in a room virtually with his colleagues or separate cross continental time zones. Expanded productivity. Okay, play out of the constructional investigation they dissected the impact of poor office design on the productivity. The demonstrated of the decided planning to decrease the employee limited offer recommendation for development organization who get innovative in their office contribution to serve the working environmental need to the employee will see an expansion satisfaction and productivity of their workforce. Okay, better and happier employee by a wide margin to arc of effect another office space can have another your office employee. Okay, at the point when the office space is old, absolute sequels rundown, employee resolve the efficiency to the plunge. At the point when the organization put the resources into the another office employees more space to work, we get chance to their woven address to the office. Okay, the bounded of expression of coming to the works. Okay, study additionally appear the employee move to another office, renovation is work is finished, is email going to intervention going to goes to down. Saving and first impression. Once looking a new design building, depending on the size or your current ability of maintenance of build, maintenance maintenance of builds, okay, you may require you may uh, remind the cash over the run of the putting the resources is another office space. Okay, in the event that you selected of utilities a variety of effective of economical material, it can be down volatility utilizing is line up bring the down your service bill. Another potential savings cost maintenance. Although the building cost is a regular fixed which is not a new space. Okay, the other than that, uh, proximity to client purpose you feel that you are not reaching your target audience staff if travel long distance reach to clients. Okay, out of the chance that the situation in the world the likelihood suggested the discovering arriving the office arranged well, you should be think moving up make it simple significant to client arrive the office around the constitutive factor to pick up your business of opposition. Okay, helping client to get best of a project main reason evaluation the building. Okay. Beginning of the looking at the client notice embarking the project distracting outcome evaluation can be the core of client uh, occupant needs to towards the building and delivery this. Okay, at the last the conclusion is the both of the clients and employee for the POE helpful the valuable as the process is refined become a common utilizing the scope of POE made the expanded detailed studies more external database to complete the finding the summarize to client and the project teams to provide the future clients to integrate the database all the firm. Okay, in the future, a primer does not consist of post-occupancy evaluation, the end of the construction, but the include the assessment of reaching the ensuring the meet the performance criteria based off based off based off the building the occupancy. When the last okay the finally is the environmental is something that can be felt by the customer because the environmental involves the atmosphere, comfort, the architecture or design. The quality and the certifications are important because they are purchased the customer will come back to the another time will be recommended to the other clicks. In addition, customer will be rate the service provide it's a customer satisfied service provide to company will be rate the company is higher reputation. That's all. Thanks.